Well, hey everybody, 650 Eve here. Welcome home to the channel. It's somewhat of a nice day here, February 3rd in filthy Cleveland. 55 degrees, so what a perfect occasion for me to jump on the new Multistrada V4 RS and put some more break-in miles on this beautiful, beautiful machine. On a day like today, I can't think of any other sort of motorcycle to ride besides, of course, the R1250 GS Adventure. But today, it's all about the Multistrada V4 RS. The rest of these super sport machines get left behind because this bike is just so amazing. If you happen to view my last upload, I did my first ride on this bike and I topped it out to what I thought was its top speed. I did 172 miles per hour, but I think this machine can actually travel faster than that, and we will find out soon, because next up on the list of mods for this beautiful bike is Bryn Tuning ECU Flash. So I suspect that's going to enhance this machine and make it just a little bit faster. But look at all these amazing parts supplied by Miami Manny at Moto Million. Most of them installed by Manny, some of them installed by Kyle from Ray Hall, Ducati Cleveland. Very competent and skilled mechanic as well, but this bike just looks absolutely stunning, and it's not done yet. We've got more parts inbound from Miami Mandy at Moto Million, and you guys are just going to have to continue watching these videos to see what we're going to do to enhance and improve performance on this beastly machine next. For right now, let's give it a cold keyless start, huh? I think the full Akrapovic exhaust system on this beast sounds fantastic, looks great, and I personally love the dry clutch. A link to these fantastic Alpinestars gloves is in the description. People always ask what type of Alpinestars gear I'm wearing, and you will find it in the description. These gloves are absolutely amazing, and they look beautiful as well. I think we've given that bike just enough time to warm up a bit so we can give it a couple revs. Amazing bike. Let's hit these filthy streets. So you can see that air temperature is only 48 degrees. This is a day that I wouldn't typically be out on a motorcycle, but the Multistrada V4 RS is just so much fun to ride. With this insane throttle response and the wicked sounds that it makes, the grunts, when you accelerate, and just how effortless this bike just takes off. It's just, man, I've only put, what, 160 miles on the bike so far, and I'm loving every single moment of it. Some people would probably ask, well, how does it compare to your R1250 GS Adventure? They are two totally different types of bikes, right? You know, the GS is more for, you know, it can do light off-roading, you know, fire roads and stuff like that, but mainly I'd use that bike for extreme long-distance travel. Now, having said that, this bike can do long-distance travel as well. I don't have the panniers on it or the side bags because I don't, you know, I like the way that it looks without the bags. It looks more sporty. But honestly, I really don't have the time in my schedule to do long-distance rides on motorcycles. Typically, I can trailer my bikes great distances and then ride them when I get to the destination, but long-distance rides for right now just aren't happening for me. So this bike gives you more of a thrilling street ride, if you want to say that, than the GS. And with the addition of all of its technology, blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise, it just makes you want to ride this bike non-stop. As you just heard, or you may have heard, the bike also has cylinder deactivation, so to conserve fuel and to sort of help with sound, I guess, it deactivates 2 of the 4 cylinders when you get to a light and whatnot. So, you know, there are a lot of folks that love super sport bikes, right? And they would never even consider owning this bike, more or less riding it. And I think that they're missing out, really, because this bike can give you, I would say, 80% of the fun you'd have on the street you can achieve with this bike. The only 20% that you're missing is supersonic above 180 mile per hour runs, right? I mean, this thing can corner like a super sport. It can give you the thrill and the fun up to 180 mile an hour when it taps out. I mean, sure, it's not going to do street smackdowns per se, but you know, that's just the part of the 20% that you're missing. But in exchange for that 20%, you get extreme comfort, lots of technology, amazing looks, ridiculous sound. You get a lot. You know, I'm trying to hard sell this bike to you guys, but I really shouldn't have to do that, because if you were just to ride one, you'd love it at first ride. Some new homes under construction. This is a nice size home from a custom builder. Let's check out some of the homes they've already built on this road. 4-car garages, an absolute must for a home that size. I love the amount of distance in between the homes. Very nice. Look at that damn thing. It's got a pool house and everything. Super nice. Range Rover, big Infiniti QX vehicle. This seems like a very nice neighborhood. Basically halfway between my house and King David's house is where this neighborhood is. Look at that. Got a separate garage. Now, that's what I need. Woo! That's a lot of car garages there. I think 5-car garage. That's exactly what I need. Man, I've never even been back here. Look at that. That's nice. What the hell? Woo! Man. Okay, guys, we might be moving. I don't know. Because it sure is nice back here. Looks like another home back there, under construction. Man, now these guys are only having a 3-car garage. That's unusual. Oh man, nice stonework. Oh, that stonework was already there. They just barreled right through it. Okay. Very cool. So if I were in my GS right now, I'd probably ride it back there to examine that home even further, but that's not the case. Look at this. No trespassing. Private property. Look at that. Very interesting, guys. Okay, and away we go. I just found out this bike has hill hold. Come up to a light and press on the brake lever, and look, just like on some of my other bikes, it applies the brake. So now we don't roll back down this hill. That's pretty cool. But, you know, I expect something like that on such a premium machine such as this. As you can see, I'm still having fun on this amazing machine. and I'm going to continue to do so. So you guys keep watching. We've got more parts to install on this already beautifully brilliant bike. I'm looking forward to riding it in warmer conditions. As you can see, it's 41 degrees now. But imagine how this thing is going to perform in the optimal riding conditions, you know, 60, 70 degrees. Looking forward to it. So keep watching, guys. Thanks for viewing. We'll catch you next time on the 650E YouTube channel.